Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a weekly Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer. I am Gimp Extreme, and co-hosting me tonight is Makoba.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Saturday edition of the Randomizer Super Mario 3 Brothers Speed Randomizer weekly race.
Tonight we have 4 racers showing it off. We got Jedab, Tapito J, Claris.com, Herbaceous Meteor.
Yes, a very nice group of runners here. I've seen them all play, and they know their stuff, so that'll be pretty exciting.
Now, I've seen 3 of them race. I have not seen Herbaceous Meteor race, so I'm excited to see what he can bring to the table. I've seen Jedab, Tapito, and Claris, and they're all extremely very good at this game, so should be very good.
Yeah, Herbaceous is pretty good himself. I mean, he can Mario pretty well.
So tonight they're doing the Tourney 2 flags, which means basically what's randomized is enemies, power-ups, levels, fortresses, castles, Koopa Kid HP, and also the map locations of everything. So that plays a big part of what we're going to see tonight. So one pipe could lead right to the end, or one pipe could lead you to a dead end. And it could be the first thing you see, or you could see a fortress to start out your world. So that's going to make it really exciting tonight.
Yeah, no 2 worlds are the same. So I mean, it could be a fast world, or it could be a really tedious one. We will just see. And with end cards in play, that could definitely shape things up a bit, because pretty much any item can be in the end cards. Hammers, clouds, music boxes, even the 1-ups can be mixed in. And in particular, the hammers and clouds, that you can really do some nice skits with those. So.
Oh yeah, especially with and like you said, with the level locations being swapped around. If you have 2 clouds and you're right there at the castle, just do it. You know, that's the kind of risk people are going to take. But if you die, you will backtrack far enough to make it a little more difficult to rebuttal from the death.
Right, and there are 2 data or lost levels. We like to dub it Atlantis. Those are 2 levels you don't want to run into. Of course, it'd be preferred to die or use a cloud to get around those. So.
Yeah. Sound like you broke up there, but I'm assuming you're talking about 5.9 and the lost beta level for World 6, the Atlantis level.
Yes, the underwater auto scroller we dub Atlantis. Yes.
Yeah, that one. As soon as I see that, I immediately drop to the bottom or something. I had a race though where I got in there and I was moving so quickly that the pipe killed me when I went into it because it basically crushed me. So that's like a 2 to 3 minute loss right there. So you definitely don't want to play that level.
So you can't get crushed by the pipe on the end on that level. Wow. But yeah, one of my past races, I clouded the pyramid level in World 2 just to make it to the castle, and then next world was 5, and the very first level right there was Atlantis, and I was out of clouds, so had to play it, unfortunately. So that's the gamble you take there, using a cloud versus saving it for later.
Yeah. So you're going to see a lot of gambles where some people may save up all their abilities with clouds and hammers to break the locks just to see where they might end up later, where if they can use them consecutively, or they might use them sparingly, where they use one in this world, one in another, or some people will get them and use them the moment they have them. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Mm-hmm. A lot of things at play here, so should be pretty exciting. Looks like we just have 1 left to ready up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, aside from these 4 feature runners, we have several non-feature runners as well. We have Fonzoid 1, Human Mustard, Ebuba 7, One Fine Day, Paradox 64, and Zodiac Dread out of non-feature runners.
And all of them are all very good runners as well. So this is something
Yeah.
you can't really take too lightly with the randomizer, because you can be like, oh, I know Mario 3, but when you throw the randomizer in there, it's a completely different game.
Oh yeah.
It looks like we're waiting for one more guy to set up, so we still have a few minutes before the race will start, but let's get some hype in chat. I'm sure we're going to see plenty of orbs, plenty of, hopefully, not too many deaths by Boss Bass, so let's cross our fingers on that.
Our unofficial mascot of Mario 3 Rando there, Boss Bass. And his friends, Angry Sun and Cheep Cheep. Also, another game I like to play. Which world do you think is going to be the first one to show up in this seed? Put your guesses in for that as well. Will we start World 1, Vanilla? Will it be the Desert World 2, the Pipes in World 7? What's your guess?
I'm going to actually go out there on a limb. I'm going to say World 5.
5 start?
5 star. I've seen some crazy 5 starts.
Man, I like 6. I like 6 starts. I like to get that long one out of the way because it tends to be on the long side.
Or it could be the dreadful World 7. So, but I'm sticking to 5. So.
All right.
All right. Looks like they are ready. So they're going to start their countdown pretty soon here.
Yep, should be underway shortly.
And these racers are all gearing up for the tournament that starts Monday. So that's going to be an interesting tournament coming up because we have a lot of entrants. You can still enter if you want to. It closes tomorrow. So if you see this and you're entertained by it and you want to join, by all means, you can join the Discord server. You can join the tournament, have a lot of fun. We're all very, very laid back people. We're going to help out each other as much as we can. So don't worry about, any of us being intimidating or anything like that.
It looks like our start is World 4 this time around.
Looks like they're starting one is going to be a fortress. I'm not really. I think is this a World 4 fortress?
It is 4F1 actually.
Okay.
And Jeddah took early death there. That's unfortunate. Tapatio and Herbaceous are going for the shortcut here, which it tends to be safer, but at the same time, it's a bit on the slow side. And
Claire's got a star.
Yep. I was about to say, if there's a star up there, you can do the quick kill on Boom Boom. And that speeds things up tremendously too.
Get all those orbs out in the chat now.
Orb. Anyway, Claire's the first one out of there. Followed shortly by Tapatio. They are neck and neck right now. Still anyone's game though. It's still early.
And that's a very nice world placement. The pipe put them right at the end with a Hammer Brother near it and another fortress to defeat and build a bridge to the castle. So this is going to be a very quick first world.
Oh, and look at there. We got 4F2 following.
You can't get too mad at Fred for this one.
Yeah. I'm about to say, does that count as a Fred? I mean, they're not quite in the same spots, but...
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good one. We could blame him. Good old Dance Dad.
Yeah, that first port was not the bridge they needed to get to the castle, so they have to play this 4F2 here. It looks like Tapatio's first one out, but he's going to try the Hammer Brothers and see if he gets lucky. And just a star so far.
Yeah, it's not a bad choice. The Hammer Brothers can give some really valuable items, so I understand why people will go for those, where others may be like, I don't need the items, I just want to go. Get the world over with, go as quickly as possible. Ooh, Herbaceous is in a tough fight here with the Boomerang Brothers with the water, especially when you're small. It's real hard to get that jump, and he unfortunately takes a death there.
Oh no.
Oh, and Claire's takes one too.
Oh no. Yeah, that water stage is the worst when you're small. It's just hard to take down that one on the bottom usually.
The frog suit. Look out for the frog suit.
Herbaceous got sniped by a hammer there. Man. And Tapatio is first on the airship, and it is the World 1 airship.
Not terribly too hard, especially without the auto-scrollers. The auto-scrollers are gone from this game, except for the 2. Correct.
And we got Iggy Koopa as our first boss here. Hopefully he doesn't hitbox any of our racers. Basically, there's a small chance that when he jumps up, he'll go past you and hit you instead. So.
Yeah, poor Classic got that last time earlier this week on Wednesday.
Yeah, looks like Tapatio's first one out of World 1. Claire's is right behind him, though.
And Herbaceous is gonna be, I think he's about 3 or 4 seconds, or maybe about 10 seconds
Oh,
behind.
yep, you're right.
And Clarius unfortunately takes a death with Iggy there. Looks like World 3 is gonna be World 2 today.
No, King, that looks nothing like Wario, I'm sorry. Alright, well, free is next, and we got 7 free to start off. Pretty straightforward level.
It's always interesting to see if you get the star in that, because you can still use the star like in the vanilla version of the world.
Those coin stars, I guess you can call them, they're fixed. So if you get a star in the first chest, you're pretty much home free the rest of the way.
Looks like both Claris and Jet just finished up World 4, so they'll be entering World 2, which is World 3.
Yeah, Claris is out of there, and Jeddah is shortly following him. Have you taken his first pipe, and then it's leading to more pipes?
Yeah, that's not a bad location, honestly.
Okay, those loops. So I'm guessing the right one is in the middle right there.
Yeah, you might have to watch out though for the lock. There might be a lock in front of the castle when they get to the end of it.
Yeah, definitely possible. And he's got 4 free next with the Vanilla Sludge Brothers here.
I would think if Jet wants to play it safe, he might take a death here because he has 0 lives.
Yeah, that would be advisable.
Because that way he has more cushion if he does die. He doesn't have to replay any levels. But I think he's just gonna go for it here. Now, one question I am going to ask you, Makobra. When it comes to the cards at the end, do you try to go for a 3 set to get the 5 lives, or do you avoid it altogether?
If your lives are low, I definitely suggest going for 3 stars to replenish those life count. But in general, if you're doing fine, you're not taking any deaths or anything, I just get the 1 up at the end like normal.
Yeah, it just depends, because for me, I generally take it just as a precaution, especially during races. As much as I want to go fast, losing that time is more valuable to me than getting a game over and have to replay several levels.
Yeah, definitely. But at least the fort stay beat. That's a plus.
Right. So Tapedo finds out there is a
lock. He does not have a hammer to break it.
No, so he's going to have to figure out which fortress is the one to unlock.
So yes, in this version of the tourney flags, or the Group 2 flags, hammers do break locks. So if you have any extra hammers, then they can really come in handy and skip several levels there.
Looks like it's super tanks for this fortress, so this is going to be a pretty fast one for most of them.
Yep, pretty easy there.
Clarice is playing the card game. He's got the star and the flower, so we'll find out what those are in a minute.
Yeah, Herbaceous is right behind Tapatio there. I don't think they played in cards just yet. Oh, did I see a cloud?
I didn't see it. I was too fast. 2 clouds and a frog suit. Yeah, 2 clouds and a frog suit. So
Tapatio and Jedi finally got the bad news at about the same time.
Yeah. So the 2 clouds are the flowers in there. I think that's worth playing again, depending on the situation. The 2 clouds may be more than enough.
Claire's finding what his Hammer Brothers just jumps off the screen there.
Tapedo's playing the Navy level.
Yeah, we got Navy and Super Tank. That's already 2 out of 4.
Just waiting for the Air Force to show up now.
Alright.
Tapedo's finished here, so he's gonna go straight to the castle. I think Herbaceous is going to check. Yeah, he's going to find out unfortunately. He's going to have to go and play the other fortress. Jet and Claris are making some pretty good makeup time here.
Yeah, definitely. They've pretty much been a level or 2 of each other. I mean, really good race so far.
Looks like the Castle 5 for the World 3 castle here. It's a relatively short one if you can stay on top. Let's see. Windy is Earthquake Windy. That's not what people want to see.
Oh no. Oh, Tap 2 took a hit.
4 hits. So 4 hits and Earthquake. She's not exactly super thick, but she's a thick Wendy out there.
Yep, Tapu gets it done. He's out of World 2.
So now Herbaceous is on his way. Herbaceous has got to play it safe. He only has 1 life. If he dies, he has to redo this whole world.
Yep, he's pulling out that P-Wing, though, for safety.
It's a smart move. Let's see, World 3 is going to be World 1. Ooh, and the lock is in the vanilla spot. Unfortunate.
Oh, they have not found any hammers so far? Wow.
Not that I've seen.
Yeah, we may be in for a long one this time.
Mm-hmm.
Herbaceous playing it safe.
Making me nervous over here.
One more hit, I think. He's got
There
it.
he goes. Okay. Jet's in the same situation here. He's gonna have the Tanuki tail. It's gonna help him out, but without the P-Wing, that it might be a little difficult for him.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Tapatia is working his way around the lock there. He's going to try another round of end cards.
So we know the stars are Frog Suit. And we don't know what the mushroom's going to be, so we'll find out here in a moment. Jetta barely gets by, though. Beats Wendy as small Mario, so that's good. I'm happy he got through. I don't know if he realizes what his life situation is or what. I know Herbaceous is aware of it. He just checked his items to see what he had.
Yeah, he's still on 0 lives, though, and it looks like he's not going to get...
Looks like
one life on the end.
It looks like the mushrooms are hammers, so...
Mushrooms are hammers?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Probably the card game is going to be very valuable this time.
I would say so, yeah.
2 hammers and 2 clouds.
Looks like no one on our screen here has been able to skip that lock there, break it.
Yeah. Tapito did use his hammer to get through it, so that's going to save him quite a few minutes depending on the levels they're going to have to go through. Jedeb's playing this level extremely careful because he knows he's at 0 lives, but he's going to try and get the 5 stars, or the 3 stars just like Claris did.
Yeah, meanwhile, the fort here is 5F1. Usually an easy level for a speedrunner to get through, but Fred also randomized the disco waffles, so...
You know, and I was thinking about that. I kept going through that fortress lately, and I'm like, why do I keep getting hit? I'm like, I could have swore I could get through this level without any issues. But yeah, with the randomized crystal orbs, that makes it a lot harder.
Oh yeah, not so easy to P-speed through, that's for sure.
There's another hammer from the Hammer Brothers.
Nice.
Okay, we got 4-5 here for Herbaceous and Claris right now. Or is this 4-6? I can't remember between the two.
4-5 is one of the bullet bills.
Gotcha.
And Tapu has found the World 2 airship. Another pretty easy one.
Ooh, Jet takes a death there.
Oh no.
But that's a good thing he got those stars.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was about to say.
He wouldn't be in too bad a shape considering he did get a hammer, so.
Tapu is out of World 3, or if another World 1 in this case.
Wondering if World 7 is going to show up here. Found that World 7...
Could be 7, could be 2. We'll see. Find out shortly here.
World 7 can be a game changer. It can make it really long, or it can be very generous and make it very short. Especially since he has a hammer. We got World 2.
Yeah, World 2 tends to be pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Pretty free to start off. Not too different from vanilla, so if you P-speed it, you're pretty much good for the most part.
Yeah.
Looks like Jedi took a death in 5F1 there, unfortunately.
Yeah, and he used this frog suit to help him get past this first part.
Oh.
Herbaceous is not too far behind. He's finishing up the World 2 fortress here, Flying Fortress.
Just a 1-up in that box there. Oh, we got 1 fort. So in this one here, you can either go for the item or go the normal path and beat Boom Boom. If you go for the item, the lock will not break. So there's definitely a choice to be made there. Because if the lock is removed, that can definitely shorten your time on the world.
And then it also just depends where the lock is located too. So I believe last time, earlier this week on Wednesday, Classic skipped and went for the item because the lock was not going to be in his way.
Yeah, usually the thing to go for, because it could be something good like a hammer suit or who knows what. Tefty has now found a 6-4, and he's got some lag going on with the fire chomps and fire snakes there.
I feel like they always show up on this level for me.
Yeah, they tend to. Yeah. Anyway, Claire's out of world free now. Jedab's gonna follow him shortly.
Oh,
Hopefully.
and he takes a death there. Ooh.
Oh no. The Dern Cheerio got him.
So who dis in chat, you're asking what is the randomizer here? So basically in this game, all the levels are randomized, all the power-ups are randomized where they're located. Basically they're located in the same spot, but the power-ups are random. The enemies are random. The Koopa Kid's HP is random. The hammers that you can find on the world map will break blocks. So basically there's a lot of randomized in this to make this game go very fast or make it very long.
Mm-hmm. And Tap 2 went for the Boom Boom, I think, unless I missed the lock somewhere. See what Claris does here.
I think looks like Herbaceous is going to fly over it.
So it looks like he despawned that. Yep, he just did. Nice.
And there goes Claris taking the top as well. They're hoping for a good item. Tanuki Suit's not a bad item, but it's not a hammer or a cloud.
Mm-hmm. So that could change things up. Now the logic is designed so that with 1 fort, it doesn't have to be broken to beat the level basically. So you can't be soft locked from that. So.
Exactly. Yeah. No, that was something we discussed in the Discord to make sure that it wouldn't, because people were curious, like, does it lock me in? Is it soft lock? What's going to happen? But Fred verified that it will not soft lock you. So.
Yeah.
Tapatio takes a death to the Hammer Brothers, but he's not in a bad case because he's still pretty much in the lead here. Those heavy Hammer Brothers can produce quite a bit of problems for you.
Mm-hmm.
Herbaceous looks like he's about to finish up his card game. Cloud from the Hammer Brothers is a good item to get, especially later in this run.
Yeah, it looks like the C would be a quick one after all if they make use of all those skips with the hammers in the clouds. Taptio has now found the World 7 airship. He kept PSP, but he lost it right there, unfortunately. Oh, we got 7-2, and there's our debut of Boss Pass this seed.
Oh ho! On one of the worst, I never seem to have a tail from this level, so I have to go down, do some blocks, and then hope for the best.
Oh yeah, always good to have a tail here. Looks like Morton's a high jumper this time, but Taptio gets it done, and he is out of World 4. Halfway there.
Alright. So now he's finished with World 5. That was World 4. So now World 5 is going to be coming up. It could be Vanilla World 5. It could be 6 or 7. We still have those later worlds in the mix.
Yeah, and I just saw where the lock is. It's on the lower part of that second half there. So if you do break the lock, I think you skip like 1 or 2 levels by beating Boom Boom mode instead of getting the item in 1 port.
Looks like World 5 is World 5. I have a feeling that pipe on the upper part of the map is going to send him to the second half of the world.
Very well could. We got 7-4. Another auto scroll turned off on Q's screen.
You know, a lot of people don't like this level, but I actually don't mind it too much.
Yeah, it's just a bit on the longer side. That's all. But
Yeah.
and it can be tricky with the random fish that swim around.
Like that guy. I just got him. I just got him. Alright. Herbaceous looks like he's at the end of the Flying Fortress here. He's going to be having a battle with Morton Koopa.
And that is correct too, Dis. The flute is actually completely removed from the randomizer. So anywhere a flute would be in vanilla, you get a random item instead.
Looks like Jet's trying to go for that skip here.
Yeah, with the tail it's harder though, because you don't move as fast. So
that's true. He was practicing this before the race started, so I know he wants to get this pulled off. The question is, how many attempts do you try until you give up? Because at that point, if you take too long, you're actually losing time instead of just playing the level. There you go.
Thank you, Gary. And the anchor is randomized as well. When you use the anchor, it becomes a random item.
Jet does get the successful clip there.
Nice, with a tail nonetheless. Tap 2 has found Paradox Pipe. That's where you go down and it takes you to the sky.
That's a good one.
And it looks like the blue forward is required, but unfortunately it's right in our way anyways, so.
And
it is 5F2.
Yes.
I think that warrants a Fred.
Yeah, definitely warrants a Fred here. Claris is starting his fight with Morton here. Base just towards the end of 7-4. Gotta look out for Mama Bass there.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like 5-9 is gonna be 2-2.
Yep, and I didn't see Taxi go for the end cards. Is he playing them at all?
I think he's pretty content with what he has, because he's got, if he completed it, he should have got 2 clouds and two hammers.
So maybe just play one round and decided, no, I'm good now.
Some people are like that. When they see what they got, they feel pretty good. But if they're not feeling good about their play, like if they feel like they're dying too much, they may just play it again just to give them a little bit more of an advantage.
And we got a lost level on Tapatia's side. One of the betas based on 7.3, I believe.
Yes.
Claris is having to swim around some fish there, but looks like he's alright.
Yeah, not too terrible. He is going to go play the end card. I think he was just wanting to get the level done first before he went and did that.
Okay, so you must know their worth, so that's good.
Ooh, Claris just swims over Mama Bass there.
Oh, wow.
And it looks like the castle for World 5 this is World 3?
World 3 airship, yep.
Yeah. Oh, Claire's getting a very long Hammer Brother walk.
No.
There you go. Whew. We've seen some pretty bad ones.
And the sad thing is, it could potentially, go on for minutes even, because it's just random which direction they turn.
Exactly.
Go to a fork in the road.
Alright, Jedab now is just getting into World 5 here. And Tapatio is finishing up World 5, so we could have Vanilla 6 showing up, or it could be 7.
That's all that's left, right? 6 and 7.
Yep. Saving the late games for the late game.
So get your friends ready just in case.
Yeah. It is World 6. Shout out to Fred.
So yeah, World 6 is World 6, and World 7 is World 7. Get your friends in chat. Another beta level on Tapatia's screen. This one you just run straight to the end of the pipe there. Just a few enemies to look out for, but Other than that, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, and you can keep your P speed the whole level by dodging them too. If you just kind of tap to the left and keep pushing right, kind of get to avoid them, depending if they're fire snakes, especially. It's like World 3, Fortress 1. This was a relatively easy fortress to run through.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just take a minute to say, if you're enjoying what you see tonight, please consider giving these these runners a follow. And they're doing pretty well. They're doing pretty well. It's pretty relative close race still, so it's pretty exciting stuff. So if you like what you see, just shoot off a follow there. Show your support.
Yeah, these guys put in a lot of time into this game and want to showcase it off because it's a really fun, ROM hack with the randomizer. I recommend if you really enjoy Mario 3 or any Mario game, this really spices it up. Sometimes playing the same game could get repetitive, but not with this.
Yeah, I mean, no two experiences are alike, so it's really keeps me exciting.
Ooh, Herbaceous didn't make it through the gauntlet there, but he's gonna keep going. Loses this firepower.
And thank there in the chat, and also the link to the where you can actually download and try out the randomizer for yourself. So get on the action.
Like I said earlier, all the racers are going to be real supportive. Anybody new, they want people into this. This is a lot of fun. And if you have any questions, we're going to help you out with that, especially.
Oh, Tapatio getting sledge broed right there.
Yeah.
But it looks like he was able to form a bridge up there and skip a portion of the level, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, Wolfman. I don't know if Claris was going for the White Mushroom House. We'll have to ask him that.
It looks like vanilla tails are in the hand levels this time around. Basically, whatever item you see at the end of a hand stage, all 3 hands will have the item at the end.
So sometimes seeing the hand stages could be great, and other times you could be like, oh great, 3 frog suits.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we have, what is this, 3-9 for Tapatio? He's going to take the hit just to walk him through the pipe.
Yeah, 3-9. He's got a blooper in his way, but I guess deboosting works too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are some levels later on where a damage boost is the most opportune moment to use it, just because of what could be in front of you and just powering through without having to worry about, dying or wasting too much time, especially the time part.
Mm-hmm. And we got the World 6 airship on Tapatio's screen now. That's another Fred, isn't it?
Yeah, that's another Fred. There's Fred's in chat again.
Wow, 57 participants in our tournament. Which that's a lot.
That is a lot, which means you're gonna see people from all kind of variant skills, people who are new, people who are experienced. Either way, it's a randomizer, so anything could happen.
And it's not too late to join the tournament, actually. You have until, I guess, tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think it's still tomorrow.
Yep, so.
And I believe they do the finalizing Monday, and we'll find out, or it's actually tomorrow night, we'll find out who's playing who in the group tournament.
Mm-hmm. And prior to that, we are going to have an exhibition race to hype it up as well, so should be pretty exciting stuff. Alright, we got World 7 for World 7. No surprise there.
Yeah, we'll see where these pipes lead people, because this could be the make or break right here. It's important to know where the pipes go and where they lead, because if you don't remember, that could cost you a lot of time.
Oh, we got two locks in the way.
Yeah, that's kind of the bummer. Ooh, and one of
the you guys only one hammer though. That's okay though. Oh, never mind. We got 7F2.
This is probably my least favorite level of the entire game.
The Piranha Fort.
Oh yeah. Would you say this is vanilla?
Vanilla in level, I guess. I mean, it is 7F2, but
yeah,
not quite the same location.
It's in World 7. Not what you want to see.
I think Tapu has played it enough to know it. Yeah, it's gonna deboost.
Once you play it enough, you feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, always good to deboost there because usually you're having to sit around and wait to.
Ooh, and Jedab gets that start, the pipe, you gotta go up, but unfortunately Mario does somersaults when he's big, so you have to wait till it runs out or get P-Speed to go through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna actually, one of the very few uses of the music box is putting that plant to sleep so you don't have to play that level.
Yep. And our final airship is World 4.
One of the longest world ships with the auto-scroller. Fortunately, it's not so long this time.
Mm-hmm. Actually, World 7 is even longer if you can believe that one.
Yeah, that's true. Not to say it, but I don't like the camera for World 4. I think it's awful.
Yeah, it's just slow that it seems to take forever. But yeah,
very, very nice one-hit Ludwig. Ludwig's got a really weird hitbox too, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like Herbaceous not opting to take the bridge shortcut there in World 6.
No.
I didn't see if anyone else was going to try it or not. Looks like Claris might find it.
Yeah, it looks like Claris did.
Yeah, there's just a lock in the way, but there's a fort right there.
But the question is, does he have hammers? I don't know what Claris's item situation is.
Oh, and Boss Bass gets a meal tonight, Herbaceous Meteor.
Chomp chomp. That's one.
Chomp indeed. Alright, so we have World 8, and it looks like there's a hand level right off the bat. I think Tap2 is trying to take intentional death there to skip it.
Yeah. It's not a bad thing, but it's at one point you're just going to have to...
Oh, and he's at third time's a charm. I would play at this point. Just get out of the way. But he's going to keep on trying.
Alright, he's just saying, forget it, let's play it, get it out of the way.
The game does not want him to skip this level.
No.
Looks like just going to play at this point. Okay, good. That fort broke that log for Claris, so he should be smooth sailing now.
Oh, we gotta watch out for that little cheap there. Whew.
And we have our first finisher, actually. Ibuba7 has finished in first place, one of our non-featured runners, with a time of 30 minutes and 30 seconds. GG to him.
GG's Iuba.
Yeah, he's definitely been improving lately. I mean, it's pretty awesome there.
Yeah, 30-30. That's really fast. I think my fastest I got is like a 39 something, and that's with a very generous seed.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get that sub 30, but I don't think it's happened just yet.
World 8 gets a little complicated depending on what the last screen looks like, especially if it needs bridges or if it's got locks. Plus, with all technically the fortresses, you got the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, super tanks, and
does he have? Oh no! Tap2 finds out there's a lock there, and he does not have a hammer to skip it.
Oh.
So he had to burn 2 clouds, unfortunately.
He's able to skip that hand level though.
Nice. We got Claris and Herbaceous on the same airship, so we got a race going on, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we found the final screen, but there is a lava bridge that needs to be formed first before we get to Bowser's Castle.
Gonna hope that this. Ooh, and he's got the right power up for this fortress. Makes it very fast.
Nice.
Can tell. I know that every racer in chat has had a time where they went into this level without the right power up and just cringe at the fact that they either need to die or they need to go for the Tanuki outfit.
Mm-hmm. And we have a second place finisher now, Fonzboy 1, to a time of 32:31.
Very good time.
We got Tap2 is found for EF2, the underwater fortress here.
swimming levels aren't too bad, especially if you can keep your momentum. The moment you hit a wall or you land onto like some sort of a platform, you'll lose all that momentum when you're swimming. So it's important to keep that going.
Yep, it can be tricky too. So both Claire's and Herbaceous opted to play that Piranha at the end of 7 there. Tapatio is still trying to find his way to the right fort here.
Yeah, it looks like he was using another cloud to skip that level to check to see. Oh, still no
And that
bridge.
was not the answer. So we gotta keep looking. We had a photo finish here all of a sudden. We got Human Mustard at 33 minutes 43. Right behind him is Paradox 64 with a time of 33:45, a 2-second difference.
Wow, that's really close. Yeah, so Human Mustard 33:43 and Paradox at 33:45.
Yeah, very close race there. Meanwhile, Claire's Innovation is pretty much in sync here, entering World 8. So it could be anyone's race here.
Yeah, it's still really close for these guys.
Looks like Tap T is going to try the Air Force, which is the Air Force.
Another Fred's in chat.
Yeah, this level is really tough to play casually. But with the auto scrolling off, and if you know right where to jump and stuff, it's not too bad.
No.
You see Tap T going for it pretty effortlessly there.
Hoping that will be the bridge for him, but we'll find out here shortly.
Yeah, meanwhile, Claris is an 8F. I don't think Tap T has played that one, has he?
No, he has not. No. Oh, it looks like 8F might be the answer.
I think that's the only one left that he hasn't played.
That could be a big change here, especially if Claris goes back to check.
Oh wait. Yep, that super tank there, and it is 8F. Okay. So at this point, I think that Claris is ahead at this point.
Yeah, I would say Claris is ahead, but not by much. Depends on if he goes back to check. If not, then that would be a big difference.
Yeah, and he might have played that level instinctively. He may not know his way around World 8 just yet. We'll have to see. Tapatio just barely missing that one cycle there.
Oh, it looks like he's going to play Air Force, so yeah, this might be... This might cost him, depending.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Race is an Air Force as well.
Like we said earlier, be sure, everybody, to drop a follow to all of these racers. They're doing a fantastic job tonight and showing off what is one of the best ROM hacks I've ever played.
Yeah, and it looks like 8F was the gatekeeper, so Tapatio will be first to of our feature runners to enter Bowser's Castle. Meanwhile, off screen, we have One Fine Day finishing in 5th place with a time of 36:46, and Zodiac Dread is in 6th place with a time of 37:03.
Ooh, and Tapatio got that first clip in Bowser's Fortress. Really hard to pull off.
Nice.
And that second one, which is the easier of the two.
Of course, yep. Oh, we got Claris right behind him, but I think maybe too low, too late as far as the feature race here. All right, just gotta put 35 balls into Bowser, and he'll be free here.
Doing a good job of that mashing there.
There we go. That's a dead Bowser.
Looks like Tapatio is going to finish here. Let's see. The SRL time of 38 minutes flat.
38 minutes even. GG to Tapatio, our first feature runners to finish. It looks like Claris will be coming up here shortly behind him.
And Herbaceous is finishing up 8-4, or the World 8 Fortress. So he'll have the bridge as well. Tapatio, GG, sir.
GG. How's it going?
Good. How'd you
Doing
feel you did
good.
tonight?
I thought I was doing good, and then World 8 hit me like a ton of bricks right there. That was rough.
Yeah.
I see. I could have got that done so much sooner if I just kind of routed it a little differently, but that's the way it goes. That's the way
Yeah,
it goes.
because you clear pretty much every fort in that world, it looks like.
Yeah. I've done that before quite a few times, and it was just unfortunate. I'm like, it's probably this one. It's probably this one. Please be this one, and then yeah, before you know it, you've done like 4 or 5. And,
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
The ironic thing is that Claris did that fort first
Oh,
and has the
no.
bridge and didn't realize it and did the Air Force. So technically, Claris could have beat you
Ooh.
if they went back to check. But unfortunately, they went and did the Air Force instead.
Yeah, it's like there was so much to like work around too. Like I clouded around, what was 8-2? I clouded through that like twice or 4 times. I can't even remember now.
I think it was twice.
I know I had a bunch of clouds on me, so and then I end up with like 5 music boxes or something like that. I should have burned through all those music boxes. That was the real mistake I made.
That's right. Unfortunately, Claris did die on the Bowser fight. So
Aww.
and it looks like Herbaceous is on the Bowser fight. And if he keeps at what he's doing, he's going to finish up here in just a few moments. Was there any levels in there that you weren't happy to see? I know that hand stage in World 8 kept grabbing you in the beginning.
Yeah, that was getting frustrating. I'm like, all right, 50-50, come on, and it's just I kept losing the coin flip, and I kind of have a rule like if I've died like 4 times to the same level and on the hands, then I'm just gonna play the level out, which I then played that level very badly, so it was kind of a double whammy there. Yeah, I just like there's just like a few moments where I know I could have like definitely sped through it a little bit. Definitely the last fort that I ended up playing. Just trying to get that one cycle. I thought I had that for sure, and then I just shorted the jump for some reason. So then I had to hit the P switch again and wait that cycle out. It's small mistakes like that I'm like, yeah, I can do that better. But
Oh, yeah. I understand that. I do want to say that Herbaceous did finish with a time of 40:51, so give him the GGs in chat.
all right,
And
GG.
Claris
Yeah.
just finished with the SRL time of 41:29. So congratulations to both of them.
All right. GG's. Yeah, that was. I mean, yeah, I was through World 7 in less than 29 minutes. I was feeling pretty good about it, and then yeah, just unfortunate. It just started right away with that first hand stage.
Herbaceous, GG, sir.
Hey.
Hi there.
GG.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I could have done worse.
GG's then. Nice.
Yeah.
I think you pulled it out pretty well. You were significantly behind towards the end, but you caught up really fast.
I think it was probably in World 7. I reckon. Choosing the bottom right pipe of the northwest island to go directly to the bottom right island, and then using the hammer, I made
Mhm.
World 7 just go by in a flash.
Oh, yeah. It was extremely fast. It was
Other than
Well
that, I
done.
just did terribly.
Yeah.
But it was
and
fun.
and we welcome Claris.com. GG.
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 Claris,
So
how do
you're
you
all-
think you did?
Well, book ended between a bad start and a bad finish. It wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't too bad, really.
I liked getting a little use out of the frog suit. That's like
Yeah.
a little happy.
Yeah, that was nice to see some people using the frog suit. Some of them use them just to have the 2 HP. Others were trying to use it. Looks like Jet's trying to struggle here, trying to get this jump. Really tough to pull off here.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure if it's possible.
World 3 pretty much wrecked me right off the bat.
You know, you...
Yeah.
Claris, you were making me... Was it Claris or Herbaceous? One of you guys had 0 lives going into a world, and you were making me extremely nervous. So was Jet.
Yeah, well, I did that, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was making me nervous, because I was like, oh, please don't die, because that's gonna set you back so far.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was me. I tend to do that every seed. At this point, I don't even stress because I'm used to it now. I always end up going to 0 lives. Because I'm both bad, but I'm good enough that I get to 0 lives and somehow not game over. It's always amazing that way.
The clutch factor.
Yeah.
Looks like Jet's gonna take the alternate way to Bowser here.
Mm-hmm. So this team is pretty fast overall. It seemed the in cards are pretty good. You know,
Oh, yeah, I didn't even see what the first time was.
none of the levels themselves.
Yeah, 30 minutes. That sounds 30 minutes, 30 seconds sounds about right to me.
Yeah.
That's very fast. The end card game gave 2 clouds and 2 hammers, so which I believe were the mushroom and the flower, respectively.
Oh, I'm glad you realized what it was. Every time I play the end card game, I lose track of which gave me what.
Yeah, well, especially when you're racing, you're focusing so much on what you need to do next that sometimes you forget while you're trying to get through the end card game quickly.
Yeah, and I think in terms of levels, we only found 7 up 2 as far as the problematic ones.
Oh yeah, and then of course to start, just at the very beginning, it's just that fortress right next to you at World 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you
Fourth
just like,
one.
well, I see the bridge is gone, so I've got to do this fortress right next to me. And of course, it's not actually going to make the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always go for that play myself. It's just if it is the bridge, then it's a great play because you skip a pipe transition, but it's not that big of a deal too at the same time. So
Yeah.
It's not you gotta go back, and that's another set of the pipe transitions. It's
And then I died twice to the Hammer Brothers right after that as well. They were both in water areas with me still a small area.
It looks like Jet just finished with a time of 45:24, so give him the GGs in chat, please.
Hello.
And here he
Welcome,
is, speaking of
Jet.
which,
Ah,
GG's.
what's going on?
Your thoughts on the seed?
So that's my third time playing this setting. It's a little rough, but fun.
Yeah, takes getting used to.
It does compared to the others. So I'm so used to the non-randomized overworld locations. So it's gonna take some time to get used to that.
Yeah, Word 8 in particular can be a headache at times.
Just backtracking, not knowing which fortresses to clear out. That's probably the biggest thing because I in World 5. Well, I'm not sure which position that was, but World 5, I ended up doing an extra fortress because I didn't realize I needed to do both.
Yeah, and sometimes that can play a big part of it too, especially
Right.
whenever you see a certain fortress, you know which ones you need to beat, and other times, like if you see the World 1 fortress, you know that you don't necessarily need to beat that one to finish the world.
Gotcha.
If you don't mind me asking the players that are here right now, did anyone kill those Hammer Brothers at the first world, which was World 4?
yeah.
yeah, I beat. I
Did
took
they
them
have
all out.
anything at all? Like anything useful?
No,
No,
2
no,
stars
no.
and 2 stars and a P-wing.
Oh, okay.
So all right with the P-wing, but yeah, the stars are throwaway. I'm always I'll play those early Hammer Bros for sure. If I get an early Hammer or Cloud Pull, I'm all over that. But unfortunately,
Yeah, that could be a game changer. I mean, it would have been a game changer for World 5 because then you could have skipped 4 levels with it.
Yeah,
precisely.
Word 1 as well. I don't think anyone had a hammer out of our feature managed to skip that lock.
No.
No, I got mine in the card game and skipped a stage out of it.
Yeah, no, exactly. So yeah, I played the first level in World 1 and then I spawned the card game because I got enough points. Did the card game, got a hammer out of the card game, and realized that you get hammers out of the end card game. So then I broke the lock right then. So I only skipped 2 levels instead of 3, but I felt like it was still worth it.
Yeah.
That's still good. Yeah, definitely.
I want to say I did the same thing, but I can't remember exactly. I'll have to go back and watch.
Well, guys, it was a really good race, really close between the three, technically all of you guys. It was at certain points where Genev kind of got stuck behind. I didn't want to say it because it was very close for a while, and then Tepido took a huge lead. You know. He got a huge lead there for a while, and then both Claris and Herbaceous snuck up on him real fast.
Okay.
Yeah, they were in the same level in places too. Very close race.
That was over a 9-minute World 8. So yeah, I was like, oh, they're catching up. Yeah, absolutely.
I had a pretty clean World 8. I don't know, maybe I just got lucky.
I coughed it up to Bowser, so that's where I would have flipped it. But
I do want to remind everybody in chat who is watching right now, there will be a Exhibition Showcase race tomorrow. I believe that's at 4 p.m. Eastern time, if I'm correct.
Sounds right.
Believe you're right.
Right, hosted by Speed Gaming, and it'll feature myself, Fonzoid, and Classic Gamer.
Yeah, the tournament starts on Monday as well, with signups ending tomorrow night.
Yep. So if you guys are interested and you want to participate in this, you can join the Discord, download the randomizer, start practicing, and even just join the tournament. Just do it for fun. It's not high stakes or anything like that. We're all
That's
here
what I'll
to
be
have fun
doing.
and enjoy. So be sure to give all the racers here a chat, follow on their channel here. And also, don't forget our restreamer, Garen Oldwolf. He did a really good job here helping me out. Macobra, myself, just drop everybody here a follow. We all appreciate it. We love doing this, and we love bringing it to you